So I've never been so far away from a race. Like I didn't do the race, but I still felt like it was everywhere. And, it's Sydney Marathon, respect. But there's another layer to it, which is Pont 3. And, I told you earlier before we were recording that I started seeing more people sign up for the marathon, the full marathon, 4 or 5 weeks before, which is like not, and these are hardcore runners. These aren't just regular, this is my first marathon. This is my first race I ever did. By the way, a lot of people heard stories about, this is my first race I've ever done. Not 5K, like they did the marathon as their first race, which is crazy. That's how much hype was around it, and you did a great job with it. Just gonna go down the list of all the things that I thought were awesome. The energy from the crowds. I only saw 2 sections of it. Like I was only at 2 sections, the big sections, and was blown away. I was at Oxford Street, where you had the drag queens performing.
Yep, right,
awesome.
With pride.
Yep. Awesome. My son, 4 years old, was like, oh my God, this is amazing. Like he was really interested and was like, what's going on here? And then we were right around the finish line-ish.
Yep.
And I got to run with my partner for like 500 meters. And it felt big. And I've been around a couple of the Sydney marathons. I've actually ran the half marathon. Was not like that in the past. The app, phenomenal. So I've done one Ironman. My partner's done a bunch, and no hate on Ironman, but their app sucks. And it's like I want to follow my friend, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
So when I went to download it, I had low expectations, and my partner was like, "Oh, can you download it?" The fact that you can follow people, you had the map, slick AF. Like no BS. I was like, okay, there's a lot of thought put into this, like that just from the app. Like I'm a tech guy, and I was blown away by that.
I appreciate that.
It's like, a lot of musicians, they put the green, I don't want any green M&Ms in my rider and backstage. And people are like, why? It's because we want to see if you have attention to detail. I said, because I used to be a musician. And it's not because I don't like green M&Ms. I want to see if you have attention to detail. And when I see the app actually is working right, that's attention to detail, because you want the experience for the people that aren't running to have a good experience. Blown away. Entertainment for the spectators and the kids. Couldn't even get to that because we had soccer with the little one, so I had to take my soccer, but couldn't even get to that. I saw there was bouncy castles and whatnot. The downhill finish, thank you. Thank you, City to
You're
Surf.
welcome.
I love you, City to Surf, but the uphill finish after you come down whatever that is, into Bondi, no. Like that falls flat and then you got to turn around. No, that's not the way to finish. Like you're dying and it's like, let's put a 1%, into the wind. I'm always like, I hate this. The logo, I know we talked about that earlier. I like the ode to very Sydney things. We won't say exactly what it is. Go look at the logo. And again, all this coming from someone who has yet to do an official marathon. I've done 2 DIY marathons, and I did a marathon at the end of my Ironman, which I don't count as a marathon. It's literally just shuffling. You're just running and being like, ow, this hurts. So I have not properly done a marathon. I did a DIY to 2:59. Literally just ran around the Bay Run 3 times. Did it all on my own because I like doing DIY, and I'm pretty hyped about doing a marathon in the later future. So that's your intro.